Alright guys, welcome back for another Dokkan Battle video, and today what we're going to be looking at are the new free-to-play characters that will be arriving to Global Dokkan during the 5th year anniversary. And so the first unit that we will be looking at is this Kid Broly. So this Kid Broly is going to be very good for all of you free-to-play people out there that'll be joining during the 5th year anniversary, because since he is a Pure Saiyans category leader, the Pure Saiyans category leader is one of the biggest in the game. So as you can see here, he does have an EZA. This EZA will come in part 2. So after his EZA, as you can see, he leads Pure Saiyans with 3 ki, 77% to all the stats, as well as int. And the reason why it makes this unit so good, besides his leader skill, is if you can see on his super attack, the Wild Bite, it raises attack and defense, which makes him very valuable in the legendary Goku event. And his passive skill after his EZA is attack and defense plus 70%, disables enemies guard, medium chance of evading enemies attack, and deliver. And if you deliver the final blow, you recover 20% HP at the start of turn. So I know this is after his EZA, but before it, he leads Pure Saiyans with only 2 ki and 50% to stats, and his super attack causes supreme damage with a medium chance of stunning, and his passive is attack and defense plus 60% with a medium chance of evading enemies attacks. As you can see, he's only on 2 categories so far, Pure Saiyans and Youth. And if we go down here to his stats, his max stats is when he's at level 120, but absolutely no orbs invested in him. But when you completely rainbow him, you know, all of his dupe paths are completely open. All of his hidden potential system is maxed out. These are going to be his stats. So these are going to be the hidden potential orbs he's going to be using. This is how much you're going to need of each type. So his hidden potential orbs come from his story event, so they're completely free to play. All you have to do is grind them up. And as we go down here, after ZZA, these are going to be his stats. So pretty decent stats overall, you know, not the best, not the craziest, but that is because he is, of course, a free-to-play character. And in this event, there's also going to be a Kid, Vegeta, and Raditz. So as you can see, before his EZA, he also does have an EZA. He has an EZA area, I know, which isn't, you know, what people wanted. Most people like the traditional EZAs that give you 30 stones for completing it all. The rewards are better, but in this EZA area, it will be easier for you, especially if you're free to play, which we'll take a look in just a bit. So as you can see, he leads Joined Forces and Extreme Class. Joined Forces is 2 ki, 50% to stats. Extreme Class is 2 ki and 30% to stats, and his super attack causes supreme damage to enemy and lowers its attack. His passive is 60% attack and defense. He gains a ki and 10% attack and defense per Pure Saiyans category ally. So you want to run him with Kid Broly. Since they're both Pure Saiyans, he'll get that 1 ki and that 10% buff. And he's on 4 categories instead of 2 like Broly. So he does have a little bit more categories than Broly, which could make him a little bit more valuable. So as you can see here, these are going to be his stats at max, so only at level 120, his max when he's fully rainbowed. And again, these are the same orbs that he's going to be using. They're the same as Broly's because they come from the same event as Broly's. So after ZZA, these are going to be his max stats. If you rainbow him, everybody should be able to rainbow him. Why? Because his orbs are free, and he is also a free-to-play character. So as you can see here, this is going to be his story event, the 3 Saiyans driven by fate. So far, as you can see, there are 5 stages in total, for a total of 10 Dragon Stones for completing them all. So on the first stage, you're going to fight Kid Broly, and you're going to be able to farm Kid Broly up. Second stage, you're going to farm Kid Vegeta. On the third stage, this is where you're going to get all of their hidden potential orbs. Fourth stage are the awakening medals for Vegeta. Fifth stage are the awakening medals for Broly. So the category has a boosted drop rate, so it increases the rate at which the orbs cards drop, as long as you have more Pure Saiyan category allies on your team. So if you run a Pure Saiyans team, which, by the way, Broly does lead, so if you can get him and you run a Pure Saiyans team with Vegeta and maybe other free-to-play Pure Saiyan characters that you have, it's going to increase the chance of dropping the medals for awakening, the orbs, as well as extra copies. So if we take a look at their Extreme Z area, so say you're completely done with them, you maxed them out, they're rainbowed, and you're ready for the next step. Remember, this is going to come in part 2, so this is not something you can just immediately jump and go do. So as you can see here, there's only 4 stages for a total of 4 Dragon Stones. So you go through all these stages, you complete it, you get the medals necessary for their easy A's, and down here it shows you all the characters you're allowed to use in this event. And I know this may look like, dang it, you know, like I have to summon, I have to get these characters. No, you don't. In fact, most of these characters are completely free to play, such as this blue Goku, this blue Vegeta, this Broly, this STR Gogeta, and this physical Frieza. These are completely free to play. These are characters that you can run. And like I said before, he runs Pure Saiyans. So guess what? You put Kid Vegeta and Raditz on there. You put this free to play blue Goku on there. You put this tech free to play blue Vegeta on there. You put the Super Saiyan Broly. And if there's one slot left, I would recommend putting Gogeta, or if you want, you can put Frieza. But this is not a hard, easy A area. Most of these cards are free to play. You can run a completely free to play Pure Saiyans team for this easy A area. And as you can see here, most of those cards come from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie story event, which will also be out during the anniversary. So as you can see here, the cards that you can recruit are the blue Goku, the Broly, also the blue Vegeta, the Gogeta, and the Frieza. So in total there are 12 events, so for a total of 24 Dragon Stones. And as you can see here, on the first stage you can farm Goku, second Broly, third Frieza, fourth Vegeta, and all the way down here on the 11th you can farm Gogeta. There's a Movie Heroes increased drop rate. He's on Movie Heroes, he's on Movie Heroes, he's on Movie Heroes. So if you can get these cards and run like kind of like the Movie Heroes type team, or if you can't, obviously you can run a Pure Saiyans team with that Kid Broly, Vegeta, Raditz, and these characters. So you can run that. These two will be Movie Heroes, so they could help your drop rate a bit. So, you know, like I said, not very hard. They also have easy A's, and all easy A's are open during the anniversary, so you can go ahead and try to do theirs. Their easy A's a little bit harder than Broly's and Vegeta's, but you can probably get some of it done. So as you can see here, very not hard to do. You know, their easy A area is not the hardest. Oh, that's their story event. I apologize. Their easy A area is not the hardest. I bet many of you probably already have these guys, you know, maybe not rainbowed or completely easy 8, but that's fine. You know, these events, I know it may look intimidating by the Super and the Z hard, but they're really not that hard. They're not that difficult to just, you know, beat. And so the third unit that's coming to the free-to-play side during this anniversary is this Zamasu. So this Zamasu turns Dokkan Awakens into an LR, as we can see down here. So you want to get him done. You really want to get him done. He's a really good free-to-play LR. He's going to be really good for all of you free-to-play characters that want a Time Traveler's free-to-play character. You know, he's on Realm of Gods, Patara, Future Saga, Dragon Ball Seekers, Time Travelers, and Human Deeds. So he's going to be good on all these teams. He's going to help you, you know, like expand your box. So his leader skill is Time Travelers, key to 40% to stats. Super attack causes supreme damage and lowers defense. Passive skill, 40% attack and defense. It gains 1 key with each attack received, up to 4. So if he gets 4 times, he gets 4 key. Launches an additional super attack that has a chance of becoming a super attack when facing 2 or more enemies. So if you're facing more than just one enemy, he has a chance to super twice instead of just once. And if we go down to his story event, he has a total of 6 stages for 12 stones if you complete all of it. Again, not very hard. On the second stage, you're able to farm him up. The third, his medals. On the 6th, the medals needed to awaken him into an LR. So once he's at an LR status, let's just go back. He is pretty good. Let's click on him. There we go. No, thank you. So let's see if this will load up. So as you can see here, once he is at LR status, he is Time Traveler's Key 3, 77% to all stats. He's got 2 super attacks, Black Powerball and Fierce God Slicer. Black Powerball causes colossal damage to enemy and lowers defense. Fierce God Slicer raises defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to enemy. His passive is starting the Project Zero Immortals, 50% attack and defense, gains 1 key with each attack received up to 5, launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack when facing 2 more enemies, plus an additional 20% attack and defense with each final blow delivered up to 50%. So what this means is if he deals the final blow, meaning like you're doing the Broly story event and you're fighting Broly, you know, on the 12th stage. Broly's on a sliver of health. If Zamasu finishes him off, he gets attack and defense plus 20%. And these are going to be his rainbow LR stats afterwards, so pretty good. And he also has an EZA, but unlike the Kid Broly and Kid Vegeta, his is a little harder to do. I'll probably do another video just on his because his don't have a lot of free-to-play options like the Broly and Vegeta. So I'll probably do another video just talking about this guy, you know. He is really good in my opinion. So as you can see, after he's EZA'd, he gives 3 key, 100% to stats, and his super attack effects change. So it's 12 to 17 key, causes colossal damage and lowers attack and defense. His 18 key raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. And then his passive is attack and defense plus 59%. He gains 1 key with each attack received up to 6, launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack when facing 2 or more enemies, plus 20% attack and defense with each final blow delivered. So overall, pretty good unit. You know, he's another free-to-play LR, which is really nice. So that appears to be it. Yeah, you know, please grind these up. If it were up to me personally, what I would say is farm the Kid Broly first. He's going to be really beneficial. His leader skill is good, pure Saiyans. Then work on the Vegeta and Raditz. And finally, don't sleep on this guy. Work on him at the very end. Why? Because these two, especially Broly, since he's pure Saiyans, it's going to be really beneficial to you. And if you completely max him out, it'll help you with farming up this Zamasu, as well as the metals necessary to awaken him into an LR. I'll talk about the EZA area in another video, and then, you know, talk about this LR Zamasu Goku in more detail. And I will see you guys in the next one.